and welcome to Echo Art with Carmella-T. Well, I'm so happy to be here today. We are going to put the straps on our Japanese utility apron. Now, just before we do that though, I want to share with you one more tip as I'm finishing up my polar bear. And then we're going to come back around in the next video because I want to share with you a few Boro Sashiko designs that I'll be putting on here around the polar bear. But that's what we're going to do today. So if you're new to the channel, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And it's our way to give the earth a little hug by lengthening the time, lifetime of an item. We delay the time it goes into the landfill, so we actually are contributing to decreasing the gas emissions. So with that, some of you remember, and if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. So the next few videos I have too are really do, you know, they come out of a lot of things that you suggest. So with that, I'm going to turn this around, and hopefully I do not lose you. So I'm going to put it down like this. Okay, so here, over here, I'll try to get a better angle for you. This is the head of the polar bear. So remember we did this with all threads. Now, something I discovered as I was stitching along with my visible stitching, my running stitches for Sashiko stitching, is if I do a back stitch. So this is the running stitch. The running stitch is you're going forward, you're grabbing a few stitches. That's Sashiko stitching, is you're grabbing a few stitches at a time. Okay, now the back stitch is you're simply going, let me do it this way. Let me get back down to this area where I am at so I can demonstrate better, just for those of you who do not know. So let's say I go forward a couple stitches, okay, and I'm doing my Sashiko stitching. So the back stitch is simply just going actually backwards. So what that does is it just adheres the stitches a little bit better. So, you know, we're going, for this, I'm doing the freeform stitching. So I'm doing, yes, my running stitches, and I'm doing a few, my typical Sashiko stitching, and then I'm coming back and I'm grabbing a back stitch, and then I'm coming back up. Like that. Whoop, that just came off the needle. But I wanted to share that with you because that's something that I'm going to keep that off for now, because that's something I wanted to share with you. Now, if you have any questions on that, let me know. So the next thing we are doing today are the straps. So let me just turn this back around. There we go. So this is one of my Boro Sashiko aprons that I had made a while ago. And some of you remember that. So, you know, to put it on, what you're going to do is, I don't know if I can get it on while I'm sitting it down, but you just put it in the middle like that, and then you go like this. So when you do the straps, you're looking for the most comfortable, if you're sizing it to yourself. Now, if you're going by a pattern, that's a whole nother story. I do not go by patterns. So the way I do it is I just try it on, and I put it to where let me just put it this way. I put it closer to my neck area than I do to my shoulder area, because the shoulders, if it's on the shoulders, and they're way over here, it's going to fall off your shoulders, potentially maybe easier. So I always center the straps to closer to the neck area, like that. So this is, as you know, a piece that we did a long time ago. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. Now, once you get the strap on the front here, what you're going to do is simply cross the straps in the back. You're not crossing them in the front, you're crossing them in the back. So I wanted to share this with you, that this just happened to be, these are about, you have to estimate a couple of inches that you're going to be sewing the strap onto the apron. So you always want to add. So between the very end here and where it's sewn in the back, it's 25 inches. So I'm adding 4 more inches to this strap. So it's going to be 29. Okay, about 29. So this comes out about 26. So about 3 inches short. But it's okay, because guess what? I grabbed this fabric and I'm like, it's totally fine. This is Boro Sashiko. If I want to, I can add the 3 or 4 more inches on with this fabric. So what I'm going to do with this particular project is, I have my 26 inches here, and you're like, well, Carmella, why don't you just take the same pattern or the same fabric and add it to, you know, so it's all one. But this is what I love about the Boro Sashiko, is that is exactly what it is it's mending. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do this. I have my scissors, and I may have to put them on another side of the room, which means I need to get up and leave the camera. So, because we need to, or I'm sitting on them, one or the other, but I will be, yep, here they are, right here. Okay, so that kind of was what was going on. So let me get some room here. And so what I'm going to do, because this particular design is pretty awesome. I mean, this right here. Let me see what I thought that was too. No, look, it's seriously almost 4. It's like almost 4 inches wide. I mean, that's a very nice. And this here, let me see. This was about, yeah, that's about 2. 3.5. It's totally fine. So what I'm going to do is just get 2 pieces of my straps out of this. And that's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to start that way. And then I'm going to place by pinning. I am not sewing my straps on. And you can safety pin, or you can pin, if you safety pinning is the best, I think. And I have a bunch over on the other side of this room. But I will pin this, because what you want to do after you safety pin it to where you believe they're going to be perfect for you in the front, you want to, you do not want to sew them. Okay, you want to safety pin them, then you want to try it on. And now if you're making it for a different size person, this is what I suggest. I suggest you make one for yourself. And make it for yourself first, because the idea of you being familiar with it, how it fits, how you measured it, and how it's supposed to fall, really makes a big difference for when you're going to make it a second time. You're going to make it a different size, then you get a really good idea on how the back part of it is going to fall. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece, just want to welcome everyone today. And I am going to, now I know the polar bear is already centered. So with that, I am able to not a guesstimate, but I already know because I had put this up earlier, and I just want to show you, you want to make sure that you have a couple of inches, you know, I would say 2 at least. And, you know, if you want more, then go for it, because the thing of it is, it's all aesthetics. It's what you want for the design. But the other side of it is, if you have 2 inches or more, when you sew it and you adhere it like this is very strong. These are not going anywhere. And so it's not flimsy, is what I'm saying. So with that, I have that one. Then I'm just going to hold this up, and then I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about pinning it. And most of you already know, this is a project that is designed by you, so it's measured by you. And if you're looking for kind of an average measure, then you're looking at, you know, maybe 30, 32 length by 40, by around 40. Okay, so look, this is what I want to show you. So this is, we have now pinned this, okay? So those are pinned. So I'm going to just lay this down just for, if I have to adjust this afterwards, I will. But I just want to demonstrate to you. So I'm going to turn this around and put it down like that. And we'll push that back a little bit. So when you're going to bring the back of it, you're going to fold it, right? And you're going to fold this. Okay, so you see those? Okay, so you're folding it. And the gist of it is this. You're going to take the strap in the front, whatever side you're choosing, you're just simply going to cross it over to this side of your garment. Okay? You see that right there. And then you're going to take the other one, you're going to do the very same thing. And you're probably saying, well, Carmella, that looks like that apron is awfully, like those are awfully high up near the edge of the apron. Okay, see? You want to sew them very close, if not flush, or with the back on the opposite side of your apron. So what happens is, once you sew these into place, and again, pin them and test them, because this piece in the back falls. It's going to fall near the waist area. So that's what's going to happen. And anyway, that's what I wanted to get on here and share with you today. And I hope you are having fun with your projects. And I thank you for being with me, and I hope that helps. And if you have any questions on your project, let me know. So remember, this was going to be adding fabric to it. So mine is going to be about 29 inches. So with that, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. And I thank you so much for being with me. Love and light.